She might know about that.
EA Sports.
She was just a young buck when that came out. When she was still wearing diapers, I had on boxes. You know what I mean? When she wasn't allowed off the porch, I was allowed to ride my bike around the block. It's like that. 12. It's like, nah. I was the big 14. It's like that. She was when she was still a kid. I was a teenager.
I don't know why parents be acting all extra with their kids. Well, yeah, I don't know. No, let me tell you. I don't know why they.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes.
When she was 14,
The big house.
I was driving.
I don't know why
It's
people
like
I don't know why kids like.
And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 teams, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number one team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines.
Right.
EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee. He's stopped at the 14. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it, using his feet to buy time. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo. A lot of these guys in the recent history just, they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Touchdown, Michigan! The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he need to in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week. You come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Touchdown Wolverines! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reason. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that high field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not that we've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play, that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Now improvising. All kinds of time before he fires right. Oh, look out! What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Dances away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
And it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left.
Bruh.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through, playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Release to the back. And that one is picked up in the end zone. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. Looks as if the hands team will be able, and it's on the ground.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. They're going deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, the quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defenses got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Loveland. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime.
And the ball is picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over him.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. On the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a man. It's Orchie. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. The give to the back. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's James. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get by.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Looking for an open area to his left. He's going to fire into the gun of the defense. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they can look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with it.
On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal. And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, Michigan's have their best team. They got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. When you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defense did a good job of that. Defense stayed home, made the play.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Golly.
Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this
Hit
field
the
position.
wrong button, bro.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give him any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Ducks in the hurry up. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there, they didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get back in the game. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Edwards. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This offense has a second down play. The give from the gun. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
That wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making a run on the road. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows are out.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
What are y'all going through over there? Right. Exactly. You're making a big deal about it.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go option, but the linebacker shows his open field tackling ability and also his recognition. He expected the quarterback to keep it, went after and was able to make the tackle for loss.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to buy time. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Orji. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Yeah, she can cut me a piece. She just want a piece.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field.
But you're making me